Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm in this little mall, I think called Adafort Mall. I'm not sure what it is. It's a lot of little shops, ice cream and other little things that they have here. There's a little playground for kids to play on. I'm kind of sitting in a, sitting in a little auditorium where I think they have performances and things like that for people at certain times, for different celebrations during the year. So I just kind of came here to get this started today. You know, the first two videos were a little dark, and where I was at in the first two vlogs that I did is not really where I wanted to be or how I wanted to start this. So I'm trying to get back to a positive place, and I have a lot of really great things to share. There are a lot of really good things going on in my life, and I had thought about it more, and I really kind of want to give more background on my life. I didn't really tell a whole lot about myself other than where I was coming from at that video, so I'd like to be able to give everybody an opportunity to get to know me a little bit better. So I'm going to jump around here a little bit and take you along on this adventure and just make my life relatable to people. And you know, every once in a while you can say, hey, what's going on with that Matthew Mark Nichols? And then you check in, and if you feel like watching, great. If you don't, there are millions of other YouTube channels that you can go to and watch, but this is my gig, this is my deal, and I just want to share it with people, and you know, hope people come along for the ride and enjoy it. Hola, hola, this is my amigo Marlon. Marlon, say hello. Say hello. Marlon, say hola.
Hola.
Hola. Marlon is my amigo. He helped me out today to be able to film and to find my spots here. So, gracias to mi amigo
Okay,
Marlon.
amigo, gracias a usted.
Okay, thanks, Marlon. So with all this happening, one of the cool things that I was able to do, I called up my airline and I bumped my flight back 2 more months. So where I had this window of needing to get everything done by January 19th, I was able to push that back, and now March 4th is the tentative date of when I have a flight. But to be honest with you, I'm going to keep pushing and just, you know, make this the permanent gig. Obviously I want to stay here and be here, and this is home for me, but you know, the job side of things was something that was very crucial to deciding where I was going to need to go, whether I was going to have to go back to the States. Do have a job waiting for me in Alaska in May to the end of August, which is what I was doing before or prior to when my son had his accident in Igigik, Alaska, as the industrial garbage man for the 2 fisheries there, driving around a truck, picking up these giant metal dumpsters, driving it 4 miles out of town and incinerating all of it in a $1 million facility. So that was my gig before, which I really enjoyed, and the money was really good, and I had a good time, and just a, you know, beautiful place, and that's also an opportunity. So weighing out a lot of things, you know, obviously making a lot of decisions, but the fact that I have the tutoring job now and some more time and security here, I'm just elated that this is where I'll be for a while again. All right, so as I put up these videos, I try to think about the timeline and all the things that happen. I'm trying to stay current, but between all the things that have happened since I've gotten back here, I can't possibly keep up with everything. There are a lot of really good things going on. So since I've been back, here's what's happened. My birthday was December 20th. I got back here on the 18th, so a couple days later is my birthday. Proposed to my girlfriend. She said yes, which was good. So got engaged. That was exciting. And then we had the New Year celebration here, and here in Central Park, it was just packed with people. They come from all over the place, and you can see the church in the background right there, and it was really neat once it got dark. It was a very cool night. We had a good time down here, so that was a lot of fun. And then shortly after that, a couple days later, I was hitting the pavement pretty hard. on my computer actually, and was able to get a tutoring job. So I now have a digital nomad tutoring job from down here. I'll be getting my new students very soon. I'm really excited about that. So I'm still able to use my teaching degree and do some really good things down here, and that'll, you know, hopefully help things to just be solid down here and stick around. So right now there's some really great things going on. Again, I feel bad. The first two videos were really dark and I wasn't in a good place with everything going on, but it's amazing how with just a little bit of time, and again, you know, it said you just got to stay positive and good things will happen, and a lot of good things happen. So an engagement, a new year, new job, and more on the horizon. If you've ever been in film or video, you know how important sound is, and they say sound is very important. I really like this background and I don't want to lose today and the filming, so I'm going to finish things here today. You're going to hear maybe ambulances. It's raining right now. There are motorcycles and trucks driving by, but I love this location. Off to my left here, if you could see through the clouds right there, you would get a beautiful, beautiful view of volcano Arenal, but it's cloudy today and raining, as I just said. I got rained out of the park a little bit earlier. I'm just so happy that things can turn around on a dime. What a difference a few days make, a couple of weeks make. I did also get really sick in the last couple of weeks. Somehow, for the first time since 2019, since I've been here, I caught a really, really bad chest cold and have not been able to stop coughing in the last couple of weeks, but it's finally getting better. I'm obviously not coughing right now, but nighttime is pretty tough. But somehow I got sick and I'm getting through that. So just never expected that. I've always been perfectly healthy every time that I've been here and while living here in Costa Rica, but I guess you could be on airplanes and catch something from someone, or maybe in close proximity here, but either way, that did happen. But I'm just so happy that things have turned around. I'm excited about new things that are coming, and things that I just want to manifest for the job and money and sticking around here. I'm excited to start the new tutoring online with my students. That'll be the first time that I've ever taught online. I've always been in a classroom before, but I'm very excited to do that. I'll be working with elementary students in the language arts area, so helping them with their reading and their writing, which I obviously love to do. And I'm just very excited about that. So I'm happy that today I could bring you loud trucks and motorcycles. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm happy today that I could bring you good news after starting out of the gates with two very seemingly depressed videos. Just, you know, again, like I said earlier, I was in a very different place. That was way back in November, and I think the second one was in early December, and I've come a long way since then. So I'm happy that you're here and happy to be able to share that. Hey, before I forget, I have to give a special shout out to my friends here at Hotel Las Colinas. They were nice enough to let me hang out in the second floor of their hotel area, which is kind of a place where people can come and just kind of relax while they are waiting to do their activities. It's a really nice hotel, close to a lot of restaurants and different places around here, but I appreciate that. They were nice enough to let me come up here and hang out and do the video up here. So thank you to my friends at Hotel Las Colinas. So thanks again to my two viewers. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming back. Anyone else who happens to be catching on to this or watching, I'd appreciate a like and subscribe, as it will help my channel grow as I continue to share this adventure and adventures with you. And I look forward to seeing you back here again soon. Have a great day, and I will see you soon.